Placebo. What do you got? What's the first thing?
I don't know what it means.
You don't even know what it means. Okay. Placebo. Let's look. Definition. A harmless pill, medicine, or procedure prescribed more for the psychological benefit to the patient than for any physiological effect. His aunt Patrice had been kept alive on sympathy and placebos for 30 years. So, a substance that has no therapeutic effect, used as a control in testing new drugs, a measure designed merely to calm or please someone. Alright. These are used often in our current medicine.
I didn't know it was medicine.
It's,
Because I've heard of placebo effect. I thought it was something about how people think about things.
this is what I know of them. Obviously, I've had a little more interest or shown to have a little more understanding as to what they are. Fascinating to me. So we look at, what is that? Could you even guess?
Not really. I mean, altering, I guess.
Altering? I like that choice of words. Pickles, maybe. Any other words you might associate with?
Change. That's about all I got.
That's about all you got?
Yeah.
So to me, what I know of the placebo effect is the belief. The belief is the common denominator. The most common denominator, I believe, is how a doctor would prescribe something for whatever ailment or illness you might have. Not suggesting that these placebos were given for major illnesses by any means. I don't know, I haven't done enough research. So a lot of what I'm speaking about right now is just from my perception. It's not suggested as fact or a constant fact amongst the world. I'm just saying somebody can be prescribed something and naturally you go to the doctor, you believe that they're going to give you something that's going to be good for you or help you. Well, the doctor wants to help you, but maybe necessarily doesn't want to give you a medication that might, who knows what it's going to do to you. They want to take the least harmful measure, not to suggest that medicine is harmful, but the least evasive, maybe, measure to help you. So if they can give you a sugar pill, something in pill form, tell you to take it at this time, say it's for anxiety, at this stage, and let's see if it works. But it's really just a sugar pill. You take it, it dissolves. It gives you something in your brain. The doctor gave me this, it's good. Well, these are real. The doctors have done this and have helped us in some sense. Now, has it helped us? I don't know. I don't know. You know, to me, I dove into the placebo effect. I think it had a lot of reasons. I think it went back to, you know, my faith and just how belief is such a denominator. And who can steal you? Who can steal that from you? If somebody gives the patient a placebo pill and they have anxiety, and now this placebo pill cures them from their anxiety or gives them a solution to their problem when they go into speak in large crowds, all of a sudden they're just no problem. They take the pill 15 minutes before, no problem. But it's the doctor knows, like they're just giving them a capsule of sugar. That's baffling to me. It's worked. So the same goes for a lot of things as we dive into the belief side of life and giving ourselves a chance to open up to ourselves and say, what do we believe in? What do we think about? What does that word mean? And amongst other people, is it accurate? If not, why? Why are we right? And that's where I think we have problems. We're taught in school from little kids up to age, 18, 19, 17. And then some kids get out of high school and are geniuses. They're excelling students that are in college and out of college, before they're even the age of 17, before. Then you got kids that struggle to graduate, never do. It's discouraging. You get made fun of. I mean, it's hard. You might have to take care of your family. There's good movies on that. That's real life. People need a job, not need an education. If mom needs to pay bills and they've got X amount of kids running around, it's like pressure's real. People react different. And for us as a society, I'm excited for what's going on because of revelation, revealing things. I hope, not excited in the sense that our economy is getting pummeled. I'm not excited in that sense. But we might get a chance to look in the mirror, especially when we've got a lot of people that are at home right now. Me, you included. And we've talked about how, again, every time we'll probably talk about how much this has helped us. You knew nothing about this topic. I talked on it or wrote it down one day and you're like, what is that? And I've just kept it to myself. And we might not write much off of that. I don't know what's going to come off of this, to be honest. It's belief. To me, it's baffling. That's why I'm scared when people, teach us not to believe. And I've told you that, and I've said it publicly about my disappointments towards specific holidays of the year and how we perceive them or how they're shared publicly. And it's disappointing to me because of not so much judgment upon the public by any means, the impact it's had in my own family. So it's like if something came into your house and lied, if you happen to be raising a child, or a brother and sister based off our last topic, if you happen to be a family member and somebody lied to your family member and it wreaked havoc in your household, it would probably upset you, infuriate you. And I'm not here to say, it's got to be the Bible and it's got to be this way, but I'm telling you what I believe and what I've learned, and it's all. Placebo is a pretty freaking powerful thing, and science and medicine is able to share the impact of belief, but in a way that I don't know the public is even entertaining. Because I think we're going for this. me included. I've struggled with it, chasing the high. Whatever it was, on the baseball field, driving the car, a little gambler in me, you know? Whatever it is, it's that excitement, that heartbeat, the roller coaster, adrenaline junkie that I am, that maybe you're not, you know, but you jump on a horse. Not everybody would do that. So there's so many different things. It's just, are we paying attention to it? And I'm not here to say, oh, let's pay attention to this. It was just a topic. If you got anything, please. Because at this point, this is all we're at, despite what I'm sharing. I mean, if you don't have anything, it's okay.
On that topic, not necessarily.
Does that intrigue you by any means? That from a perspective of medicine, we've been prescribed sugar pills in society and been given an effect through one thing, and one thing only, and it's the belief in medicine. That's fascinating to me. Does that make you curious? If it doesn't, it's okay. It's not like you need to share like publicly or anything like that.
I mean, it's interesting when you put it that way. It's just never something that I've really ever been involved with when it comes to medicines or being prescribed things. Like, I haven't seen it really in my family, and I haven't been exposed to it, so I'm very, like, ignorant and don't pay attention
Sure.
to it.
I am all about that, like, from your perspective and where you're at with it. I know for me, I've looked at it from the backside when I talked about the holidays. My fear is when people become aware of that effect, if it fleets them and it wears off, obviously I think people move on to something else. Not obviously, but I think it's pretty apparent in society that, you know, there's gateway, as they say, you know, just one thing to the other to feed our addictions. And to me, I think that's just what this whole thing is about, right? We're just trying to talk about our darkness, our inner demons. We're trying to refer to God in ways that we've been able to do in our own lives. To me, this is, we'll see where the next one goes, but obviously this one was pretty dry in some sense. A lot of me talking.
Not necessarily. I mean, you have a lot of good points to say about it.
Oh, they're just my points. I'm again not here to convince, just sharing. Some people don't even know anything about that, and it's like, it's pretty cool if you dive into it and do some research. I can't throw stones at medicine, and somebody would smack me for that, right? Like, I think medicine has its flaws just like I do on a mount. I'm not perfect. And medicine also has its benefits, so just being aware.